Yo boys, it's Dan. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Thank you for your support over the last week. We have had some ups and downs. We have, after this video, after filming this, I'm going to have a moment at YouTube because they wrongly have taken down the miraculous Storm video. But you'd hopefully see it. If you're in America, you'll be able to watch it. But if you're in England, you can't watch it. So, after video, I'm having a big moan at YouTube after this filming this. A big moan. And I will not back down. I'm a YouTuber. Okay, lads? Right, without further ado, let's get into game week number 4 of the Champions League. And so these games are the reverse fixture of game week 3, which has just happened. So we start off with Dynamo Zagreb versus Red Bull Salzburg. If I keep drinking water, it's because I've got a bit of a sore throat, and because I was shouting yesterday from my FIFA, so yeah, that's why. But Dynamo Zagreb versus Red Bull Salzburg. Ooh, don't deserve this game. I would look up last week's fixtures, last fixtures, but I can't really be asked to look up them. But Dynamo Zagreb at home, the Croatian, they're good at home, the Croatian side, and I'm going to say it will be Dynamo Zagreb 2, Red Bull Salzburg 1. Unfortunately, no guest this week at 10 because I'm filming this really late. I'm filming this on a Sunday. Ooh, pardon, Dan. Don't pretend. No. Next game is AC Milan versus Chelsea. Now Chelsea won this game by 3-0. They won. Chelsea are looking good under Graham Potter in Chelsea colours, but I don't know how they will play at the San Siro, which is a really very hard, tough place to go. It's the San Siro. The San Siro is a really tough place to go. Especially AC have just come off the back of a win against Juventus on the weekend. Ooh, but I will say AC Milan will give Chelsea a game at home, I think, because they have the Milan fans against them. No, they have the Milan fans with them, sorry, that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say AC Milan 2, Chelsea 2. And we move to the next group, which is Celtic versus Red Bull Leipzig. Leipzig won this game by 3-1 against the Celtic, against the Scottish champions. But I think that Celtic will be able to give, because they're at home, they have their home fans. They want to win. They want to win this game, Rangers. I keep saying Rangers. No, Dan. Celtic. We got on to Rangers later. What I meant to say was Celtic will hopefully want to give them a game, and I'm going to say it will be Celtic 1, Leipzig 2. But it could go either way. And the second game in this group, Shakhtar Donetsk versus Real Madrid. Oh, Real. Looking decent, Real Madrid. They are looking decent. Again, Real always look decent in these European competitions in the group stages. But Real look to win another game in the Champions League to try and push themselves to defend their title. I'm going to say Real Madrid 3, Shakhtar Donetsk 0. And I move to the third group on the Tuesday, which is FC Copenhagen versus Manchester City. Now, Manchester City have just come off of, they beat Copenhagen 4-0 at Man City, but now they're in Denmark. And they have just come off of a big win against Southampton by 4-0. Yeah, so that is what's happening in that game. I'm going to go the same score. I'm going to go Man City 4-0 against FC Copenhagen. And in the same group as Man City is Borussia Dortmund versus Sevilla. Now Sevilla, again a good. I mean, no Sevilla, no, honestly, Sevilla haven't been playing that well this season in La Liga. They've been struggling to find their form, and Dortmund got a late winner against Bayern Munich. I mean, Munich aren't doing that one either, to be honest. We're going to Munich later in the episode in the game week, but Munich haven't been doing that. Munich haven't been doing that well in the Bundesliga. Neither have Dortmund, but we'll get on to who's leading that later on, probably in the week, because if it's still, I think it is, and that amazing wow. But I'm gonna stop talking about Bundesliga football now and talk about Champions League. Borussia Dortmund 2, Sevilla 1. Now we move to the last group on the Tuesday, which is Maccabi Haifa versus Juventus. Now Juventus have just come off of a 2-0 defeat to AC Milan in the Serie A last weekend, and Maccabi Haifa, I don't know what we're doing there, Israeli team. I don't really follow Israeli football because I don't really bother. And Israel, sorry Josh, but you all know you are half Israeli, mate. But Juventus, you'd expect Juve to wipe the floor. 4-0 Juventus. And the last group, and the last game in this group, and the last game on the Tuesday is PSG versus Benfica. Now, this game was a 1-1 draw in Portugal, in Benfica. I mean, Benfica have managed to maintain it with lots of Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, which no one does. Nobody keeps them quiet, but they have. And I'm going to say it'll be a repeat. It'll be a lot closer, but one team will nick it. PSG 2, Benfica 1. And that is all the games done for the Tuesday. Now we move into Wednesday's fixtures. Starting off with Napoli versus Ajax. This is in Liverpool's group. Now Napoli again are looking in amazing touch in La Liga. It's them, it's always like Juventus, it's always Real, it's always Napoli, AC, Inter, and Juventus always push for the title, always push for a league title. I'm going to say it'll be Napoli to win this game 2-0 against Ajax. And now we move to the second game in this group, which is Rangers versus Liverpool. Rangers at home to Liverpool. Oh, I don't know how Rangers fans will appreciate this one, because Liverpool are in from some form. At time of recording this, Liverpool haven't played against Arsenal yet. But I can say that they did win this game at Anfield by 2-0, and Trent and Salah are going to score shit again. And I'm gonna say it'll go the same way. Liverpool win it, but I'll make it a lot closer. I'm gonna go Rangers 1, Liverpool 2. And now we move to Atletico de Madrid versus Club Brugge. Now, this game was the upset of the week. Club Brugge beat Atletico de Madrid by. I mean, Diego Simeone has not got that Club Brugge playing all right. Diego Simeone can't seem to figure out what's a good team fit for me. He keeps chopping and changing his teams. If there are any Atletico de Madrid fans in here, comment down below what is going on with football at the moment or two. I mean, I'm gonna say Atletico will win this by 2-1. And they can bounce back against Club Brugge. In the same group as this team, I'm going to say Bayer Leverkusen versus FC Porto. Now, FC Porto are decent again. They're flying high in they're flying high in League Portugal, or Liga Nos. Well, League Portugal, it's now renamed it as. And Leverkusen, midfield Bundesliga team. Porto to win this game 3-1. That's a bold statement for me. They're very bold. And they move to Barcelona. This is Inter Milan. Now, Inter Milan and Barcelona. Inter Milan, let's let's first talk about Inter Milan. Inter Milan, they're good. You'd expect them to. This game could go like either way right now, but Barca you'd expect to win. But I'm gonna go with upset. I'm gonna go Inter Milan to win this game by 2-1. And our final game in this group is Victoria Plzen versus Bayern Munchen. Now, Bayern Munchen have not got off to the best of starts in Bundesliga. They are currently sitting like 3rd or 4th in Bundesliga. They are not doing that well in Bundesliga, but you'd expect them to breeze past Victoria Plzen. I'm gonna go 0-0. Let's go to the last group of the game week, which is Sporting Lisbon versus Olympique Marseille. Now, Olympique Marseille, again a decent, could be better. The last time Sporting Lisbon were at home, they beat Spurs, and I'm gonna say they'll win it again, Sporting Lisbon, by 2-1. And for the final group game of the game week, it's Spurs versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Now, Eintracht Frankfurt are good, Spurs are good. Spurs have just won against Brighton in the league. And SC Frankfurt are playing some good German football well out there as well. I'm going to say Spurs will win this game by 2-0. And that will bring this Champions League game week number 4 to an end. There is no games next weekend, next midweek, because of they're moving the Premier League. Because they're trying to catch up the game that they lost due to the Queen's death. But without any further ado, that will bring this to an end. Thank you very much for watching this game week. Can you get me to 200 subs by Christmas, boys? That's 2 months. Let's try and do it. We are 19 away. 19 away. That's not like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, boys.